What's up, YouTube? I'm back at it again. Poor Man's Podcast. It's been a little minute. I know I just ain't been consistent. What are you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? I just ain't been consistent, but I'm trying to work into a better me. 2021 coming up. 2020 is almost over. So I'm gonna try to just be better, bro. I'm gonna just go into 2021. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm coming at y'all with some heat. But I got like this little reaction video set up, so I'm doing reaction videos on here every now and then. I'm gonna plug them in. This one in particular is gonna be kind of advice for short dudes in terms of dating and just looking at human nature. You know, women they want protection and they want resources, right? Money is what it is. So protection, they see muscles, bigger, taller dudes, you know, that shows that you're able to protect them a little bit better. So they seek that out. That's why women tend to like taller guys. There's actually a pretty big consistent rule that if you ain't over six foot, some girls just won't date you at all. Right. But it's just looking at a little bit of the hypocrisy because women are like, oh, don't judge me because I'm 250 pounds, right? But then they want to, in the same breath, say they won't date a man because he's not 6 feet tall, which is something he can't control at all. But this is just a little a video from The Real. It just ran across. I haven't seen it yet, so it's going to be my first time looking at it, and I'm finna start to know.
I read an article that actually says shorter guys make better long-term partners.
Really?
Yeah, can you believe that?
See, that just off the rip, that's obviously, well, it's more believable because 14% of the population is over 6 feet tall. Only 14% of the population is over 6 feet tall. So if you say I'm only dating a dude that's 6 feet and up, you automatically then, you feel me? You just took a huge chunk out of all the dudes you can actually date. You feel me? And then when that's such a requirement, a lot of women want that. So girls that date a dude that's 6'2" and then be shocked when they cheat on them. Well, that's because guys are opportunists just like girls, but we're designed to spread our seed. So what we do is we look for fertile soil and spread our seed. So don't be surprised when you get a dude that's 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", and you know you might get cheated on. You feel me? So it's off the rip. That's easily believable to me. Dudes that are shorter just have less opportunity, therefore they probably cheat less. So and they probably means the relationship lasts longer. So
No.
Interesting, right?
My longest relationship was with a short guy.
Really?
Possible.
How short? 5'5".
How tall are your guys as dudes?
My guy's 6'3".
Oh. Yeah, mine's
Look.
6'2".
Look, you could just see it. Just look at her face. You can see her face right now on the freeze frame. It's just she couldn't wait. Oh, my guy's 6'3", and everybody's like, the girl says the shortest dude I've dated is 5'5". Everybody's like, oh. And even me, like, I kind of had a little look, but then she come up and say my boyfriend's 6'6", and everybody's like, oh, you found one. Oh, you know what I mean? So it just goes to show that, like, naturally speaking, and it's nothing to be against. It's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just natural. It's natural for women to want to feel protected. That's you got to raise a child. And children literally can't do anything. So to be protected, they have to be with somebody they feel like they can be protected around. And women feel more protected when you're bigger. So that's why they look for muscles and they look for taller guys. You know what I mean? Unless you're short and you have money. That way you can provide resources enough to make them feel protected. If you short and you got money, you in there. But that's all you got to do.
But I'm a little different.
Oh,
I
y'all
don't care.
screwed then, huh?
Yeah, the statistics can say what they want. I have got to have a little woohoo, in my life. You know what I mean? Like thickums and tallums. I need that.
Oh, okay. Can you have woohoo shorter?
No.
See, look, that's already a kick at shorter dudes. If this was a panel of 5 dudes and we were talking about big girls and then dudes was basically trashing big girls saying they not dating them, this and this, I need a little, you know what I mean? It's just, it would be looked at differently if y'all could get what I'm saying. I hope we can all agree on that. Let me know in the comments, though, what y'all think about what I'm talking about. I believe it's a heavy topic. You know, sometimes people get too emotional about stuff. It is what it is. It's natural. It's natural for somebody, for men to want a woman that's smaller, that shows that they're fit, that shows that they're taking care of themselves in terms of health. And then it's natural for a woman to want a bigger, taller dude. It's just natural. It just makes sense. Like, I mean, don't hate the play, hate the game. You feel me? It's just the game. So
I like for them to come right here. You
Really?
know what I'm saying? I like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's power. I always get the short dudes anyway.
Okay.
You do?
I think, I get ones that have little fetishes.
I noticed that too. A lot of big girls, they get like a lot of the times when they date dudes, it be like real skinny dudes or real like small short dudes. And I assume it's because a lot of folks don't want to date bigger girls and a lot of folks don't want to date shorter dudes. So just just put them together. You feel me? That's what I kind of figure.
You know, they like to be overpowered by an Amazon woman like me, and I give it to them, baby. That's what I do.
I love that. I love that. What's the shortest guy you've ever dated?
About, how tall are you?
4'11"?
About 5.
Stop 5 feet?
No
way.
But he had an Indian restaurant, so I had to be with him.
An Exhibit A. There you go. So she's saying I did date a short dude, but he had an Indian restaurant. So, I mean, I don't know if that means he had a bucket of money. I don't know if that means he had a whole bunch of money, right? But he probably, that means he probably at least had something going for himself. You know, you can't just be doing nothing and be short and be broke. You feel me? Like, you got to pick them. You got to pick one. You can't be all of them. So, I mean, it is what it is.
This is the definition of short, okay? 5'7" or under is the definition of short.
Yes.
And somebody that I would really date, but he's engaged now, and congratulations, Kevin Hart, my boy. I would date him so. I would.
See, look, like, okay, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's worth $100 million. I mean, I'm guessing. But I think I'm pretty sure he's worth somewhere around $100 million. Who wouldn't date Kevin Hart? I'd date Kevin Hart. $100 million? Hell, that's easy. You know, that's what I'm saying, though. Because he has the money to provide, you know, now you feel protected and you feel like this is a shorter guy that I could date. You know what I mean?
Little boyish. He's not little boyish. That's what I feel like.
I agree with what Tamar is saying because I dated a short guy. He was about 5'7", so he just made the cut.
Yeah.
And he never passed adorable. I was just like, oh, you're so adorable. The tallest guy I ever dated was 6'7". That was.
See, look, like she's saying, like, dudes, she'll just see them as adorable. But Kevin Hart, the one dude that's 5'2" that happens to have $100 million, he's not just seen as cute. He's seen as handsome now because he has $100 million to stand on. So he's taller than your 6'3" boyfriend now. You know what I mean? And it works both ways. You see Kevin Hart, he came up, I think it was on his second wife. He talking about, you know, that's my rib. I'm going to be with her. She didn't help me through this and that. But he probably didn't get the opportunities that he has now that he has the money. He didn't have those opportunities before. So now he's just like a kid in a candy shop. He got all that money, and now women throwing themselves at him. And he's like, oh, I didn't know I was this handsome. It's probably because you're not. You just have money. Let's be real here. You're not that good. And I'm not hating on him. It is what it is. He richer than me. You feel me? He got money. It is what it is. He is where he is, so he gets what he gets. But I'm saying this. Men are opportunistic too. When he seen the opportunity to mess with other women outside of his marriage, he took that opportunity because he felt he probably didn't ever have that attention before. So now that he's getting all this sexual attention, he doesn't really know how to respond to it because he hasn't had it before. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it a buck. Kevin Hart ain't getting no play outside of being rich. Let's keep it a buck. We keep it in a buck. Like, let's keep it real.
Was my college boyfriend, and I just loved it.
What team did he play for? What
he played for Pepperdine. It was my college boyfriend. It was Pepperdine
we
University.
Thought you had a pro.
I will admit this.
NBA.
College.
I thought he was pro. I don't know. He could have been for the Lakers or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, y'all. But yeah. If I have to give some advice to shorter dudes, you know, I'm married, so. But if I have to give some advice to shorter dudes that are dating, like, just focus on yourself, man. It's always like that for men. There's no such thing as an ugly dude, okay? There are dudes that are broke. People think that Lil Wayne is attractive. Okay, let that sink in. If you feel like you ugly, you a man and you feel like you're ugly, you're short, whatever it is. Lil Wayne's like 5'5", and he literally looks like a Martian. And he's getting people that are obsessed with him. He has women that are obsessed with him. And let's just be real here. Would he have that if he wasn't rich? Resources, protection. That's what women want. You give them those two things, hell, sometimes even just one of those two things, and you in there. I mean, so if you a shorter dude, focus on getting your resources up, get your money right, bro. Just focus, put your head down, and get it right, and you everything will come with time.